afternoon, and welcome to another edition of the Mark Moses Show podcast, as we're always broadcasting from the Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Take back control of your life. Call them today. Yes, it is Anidjar and Levine Accident Attorneys. But here's the thing. We're not in my normal studio. We're here in beautiful East Orlando at the WWE Performance Center. This is my fourth time being here. I'm getting ready for the big show tonight. We're kicking off with this fine gentleman. I apologize, champ. I only have one microphone. One interview, one microphone. He is the NXT champion and fellow man from Illinois. Makes me very proud. He is Tony D'Angelo. Tony, how you doing today?
I'm great, Mark. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I had you on 2 years ago. It was like you were a young buck. You were making your name for yourself. And I told you this before we came on. Congratulations on the last couple of years. And now this right here, the championship. Let's start there. Stand and deliver. 1, 2, 3. You get it done. Yep. What was that like, buddy?
It was great. I mean, not only did I become the NXT champion, but I became the only NXT superstar to be a Grand Slam champion. So I have had every single championship that you can acquire in this brand. So it's a nice accomplishment for sure. And I'm really proud of it. My family's proud of it. And I've said this before in other interviews, but my wife is pregnant actually, and she's due in July. So, you know, it's just pretty cool to, hopefully he's proud of that stuff that I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Are we going to call the kid Triple Crown? Is that what it's going to, what are we going with names? What are we going
Probably not. I don't think my wife would like that very much, but maybe I'll glorify myself a little bit and make it his middle name.
Okay. What did it take to win the championship? Because I know, look, you said Triple Crown. I know you had to go through all these different men to get it done. What did it take to finally win the belt?
It just took a lot of grit, a lot of hard work. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and it was my time, you know, and I had that falling out with the family and everything. I went away for a little bit. I had to get my head straight, priorities straight and everything. So, I mean, if I'm being honest with you, when I got to the ring, got to that day, I was just like, let me just do what I've been doing, and that's kicking ass. So it was not easy, but easy in my head.
Yeah. You got it done. So when you go backstage, you have the belt. Who's the first person you called? Was your wife, family? Who'd you call?
The Ghostbusters. No, I'm kidding. It's yeah, it was my wife. She actually called me, and she's always watching, and she's a nervous wreck when I go out there. Don't get hurt and all this stuff. But we talked, and it was a very just an awesome conversation, and you know, it finally happened. We're happy. And then the following was my my parents. They're super excited for me, and just it's been a long, exciting journey, and for it to get to this point, it's great.
But here's the thing. I was walking over here. I saw some of your fellow NXT superstars. They're all looking at you. They want that belt. So what's it going to take moving forward, Tony, to keep that belt and be the man?
Again, just doing what I do best. I mean, they can throw as many dudes as they want at me, and it's going to be the same result. So if somebody wants to take this from me, they are going to have to try extremely hard. They are going to have to be ready for a war, because I'm going to go in there and it's not going to be easy. And I'm not afraid to bend the rules a little bit. So they got to come with everything.
Tell us about the NXT fans. I know we're going to see them tonight. They are hardcore. I've been in the audience. They know everything. They love you guys. Tell us about those fans.
The fans they're awesome. They're unlike any, because you know I'm a football fan, baseball, hockey, all that stuff. They're unlike any other fan base. They are aggressive. They're part of the show. So sometimes they're, just like any sort of heckling and any sporting event, people like to try and get under your skin. But I think it's great. I think it's great for the sport. I think it's great for television. So I'm all for it. And the fans are great. Can't say enough about them.
You're absolutely right. All right. So I went on Wikipedia, which I don't trust. So I'm going to the source now. It says 2013 Illinois High School State Association, IHSA. I grew up in Illinois as well. It said you were 47-1 and a champion in high school. Is this correct?
That is correct. I won the state championship for wrestling in high school, as well as a national champion. I was a Vegas champ before I did that. So I had a nice little stint before I got into pro wrestling.
When you were in high school and you were doing that, did you say to yourself, I'd like to be a pro wrestler one day? Was that part of the plan?
You know what? So I've always been, an outgoing personality, and I never said it. And I was a fan, obviously, of The Rock and Stone Cold. Like, it was just around, played the video games. But my teammates were actually like, you'd be perfect for the WWE just because of my personality, and my athleticism and all of it combined. I was like, oh yeah, maybe. And then when I got done with college wrestling, my high school coach, he called me and was like, hey man, like I have an in. I know a couple people that are in the WWE, and they are interested if you want to, because we had that conversation like 6 years prior. So it's just funny how things work out. You know what I mean?
Was there a moment as the champ now, or maybe over the last 5 years of your journey, where you kind of said, all right, this is really happening? Like this person's, maybe it's Shawn Michaels, or, what was there kind of those moments like, okay, I am doing this?
Absolutely. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes you're out there and you kind of take a step back from what you're doing. You kind of take in everything. You're like, wow, I'm really out here. I'm going to win. I'm going to do this. It's very, I don't know, hard to explain, but it's a great feeling for sure.
I just want you to know, when they say your name and it's Billed from Chicago, I know I'm Mr. Florida now. People joke with me, but growing up in the city, you were telling me you were born there. Dude, I take great pride in that because I know most people are not, but dude, that is awesome. Do you think of your family and friends and how you grew up Oak Park as well? Do you start thinking about that when they say that?
Absolutely. I'm very excited and proud to represent Oak Park in the Chicago area because that's where I'm from, and I want to make everybody back home proud, or at least I do. So it feels good, and I always get messages from some of my old friends or teacher coaches, and just, you're doing great, man. Like, keep the good work up. You're making us. So it's definitely a little bit of a motivator as well.
That is awesome. All right, we'll end with this. I always ask this to every superstar. You're up. Okay. You have 5 minutes till showtime, right? And then it's 30 seconds. They're going to hit your music. What's going through your mind at them? Are you trying to hype yourself up? What do you do, Tony?
I like peace and quiet before I go out. The calm before the storm. So I kind of isolate myself for a second there, and then maybe I'll hit myself in the head a couple times. Okay. Just get ready for a freaking war, and then I get out there and put on a show. So, and I'm ready. I'm aggressive. It's right up my alley. So,
is it the best high? Because I love to perform, as you could tell as well. I have energy. I love it. I can't get enough. And there are times where I finish and I go, when are we getting back on? Do you feel that way?
Absolutely. It is a feeling unlike, you have to experience it to understand it, I think. And I used to not understand why, players in any sport or wrestlers, they get a little older and they don't want to hang it up. But I get it. Like, once I got out there, I understood it, because I'm like, wow, this is a feeling unlike anything else. So I completely understand, and it is very addictive for sure. Yeah.
Okay, can I buy your shirt tonight to wear during the show? Is that possible?
Absolutely.
Okay, I need to do this.
Okay, well,
I need to, do they sell your beard as well at the gift shop?
No, they don't sell that. Maybe one day I'll get a little strap-on beard that we can sell in the truck, but
I have grown this beard. I give you all the credit. This Florida summer, you are a beast for having that thing.
Thank you. It does get hot. Especially in the summer months, and the humidity is pretty rough out here. But but if you want to get the shirt, it'll be in the truck, or it's on the WWE website. So
you're like, for you, Mark, twice the price. So it'll be Tony D'Angelo. Thank you so much for coming on, and good luck with the rest of 2026. All right, buddy.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for having me. Appreciate everything.